Okay, so we're now live. We're just going to wait for our branch counselor to come on. It's myself and Carrie Schreiber here, looking to engage with our student branch counselors to hear more about their student branches. So we're just going to wait for some of our counselors to join, and we'll start at that time. Please stand by. See, we have someone that's joining the call. Okay. Looks as though Hussein's had an opportunity to join us. Am I pronouncing your name correctly?
Hussein?
Hussein? Okay. And you're able to hear me okay?
Yep.
Oh, great. So we're live already, and I made my small introduction. And I think we're having some difficulties with others who are supposed to be joining, which is a great opportunity for you because you're able to just talk about your branch and just share with us some of the best practices of your student branch, how long you've been a counselor, where you're located, and your involvement with IEEE.
I lost the connection, but it's okay now. So I didn't hear
Oh,
everything.
okay. I was saying, well, my name is Sharina Scott. It's very nice to meet you. And I've made introduction already, welcoming anyone who's watching the broadcast. The goal is to have just some footage of one of our branch counselors, or a few of them, talk about their student branch, how long they've been a counselor, their experience, and some best practices. If you can share that with us, that would be great.
Yep. Actually, I'm the chairman of the student branch because our counselor needs to be away today.
Okay.
And she appointed me to speak in her behalf.
Okay. Well, even better. Great.
Thank you. So our student branch is in University of Kent, UK, and
Okay.
actually we are a relatively new one. It's just formed in June 2013. So it
Okay.
was a very exciting year for us. And we had two major events. The first one was a local event, and it's called, we made a panel of five panelists, which are the leaders in our research groups. And
Okay.
then we had the head of the school. And the main aim, as we are early stage students or in our career, we need to get some advice from them depending on their experiment. You know, they are expert, they have been in this career for a long time, and they give us some the advice on research-based careers or professional careers. We even ask them what do they think about IEEE, how IEEE can support the universities and research in a better way. It was a very fruitful event, and at the end of the event, both students and also the panelists would like to repeat this every year, and we get some feedback forms, quite positive. And our second event was a field trip, and it was from a global research and development company. So we got a number of students who want to attend to that open day. So they went there, and then there was the whole day event where we get used to see what happens in the, let's say, real life scenario during the day. How does the research and development companies work? That was another very successful event for this year. And for the next year, we are actually planning to have 2 to 3 events. One will be a national event.
Okay.
So planning to have 3 universities involved. The leading university will be University of Kent. We are currently talking with another university in London, and one university will be from north of London. So what is the aim is to have a all-day event where people can socialize in the same area, and also we get to see what's happening in not only in our university but in other universities throughout the UK.
Okay.
So this is our first event that we are planning. The second event
Very nice.
may also get some women in engineering aspects, because I think this is a quite hot topic that we need to see what are the current aspects, to get involved more women in engineering and research. And then we had also some women in our executive board, which, and also our counselor is a woman. So I think we have good chance to see what we can put into this field.
Okay.
Yep. So this is basically what is our plan for the next year.
Okay.
And if you have any other questions, I'm glad to answer.
Sure. If you can tell us about some of your best practices. So I know this is your first year, so you're still very new. What are some things that you learned within your first year? Maybe there was some feedback you received from other student branches that you saw around you. Is there something that you did last year that you think went really well and you'd like to continue?
Yep. As I said, our first event, which was a local event, we got very good feedback. Actually, it was a very good experiment for everyone within the executive board and also other people that helped us to organize as well, because we learned how to work in a team. Because the organizing an event is not only one person's job. There has been 5 panelists. We need to discuss and arrange everything from logistics, then the topics to be told, because we didn't want it to be only based on one area of engineering, because as you can see there are like wireless communications or control or biometrics, different areas in engineering. It's a very broad topic. So actually, I think we had a good job because at the end of the event, we had more than 30 students which were participating, and they are in different fields, and all of them were happy, and also the panelists were happy, and they wanted this to be made in annual terms. So every year, we will try to make this in the following year as well. And with respect to other student branch, as you know, we are in the first year yet. So now we know how to organize ourselves. We know our limits. So now we said, okay, in the next year we can go a bit further away and organize a national event. In this way, we will see how to collaborate with other student branches and get experience on this. And who knows, maybe next year, after that year, we can make an international event. Why not?
Absolutely. Very nice. Great. And it seems you're very enthusiastic. So, if you want to just give a statement about your opportunity to be a student branch chair, you know, any takeaways you would want to give someone who's an incoming chair, and just about your overall IEEE experience, that would be great.
Yep, of course. First of all, I'm very glad that I had this opportunity to become the chairman because I can see that the executive board of committee should be organized very well, and there should be a lot of effort put in. And also, I see that, for example, I can get a lot of help from others. I'm not like the only person there working to organize things because our secretary or the vice chairman is helping me a lot. So I can see that, of course, I had the, let's say, most of the pressure, but in a way, it's not like that. The pressure is if you can make the board very well, I mean, good organized, then the pressure is just disappears. So it's good that I can see that how does people cooperate, and as I can achieve that with them, that's a good achievement.
Okay. Is there anything you would like to end off with at this time?
Actually, I would like to thank IEEE. The thing is, as I said, we are in the early stage of our career, and now we are feeling like we are a part of this huge society, let's say, and then I'm learning a lot, which I believe if we are not in part of that big society, I cannot do this. I will not be through this learning process. So IEEE is making a lot to support our education and also our social development. It's not like only publishing papers or reading papers and attending the conferences. No, we are learning how to organize ourselves, how to make events and all this stuff. And this is from the IEEE because they support student branches, and then they also let this all communication, this, let's say, they give us this network where we can use to develop ourselves. And I believe this is a very important thing because without this network, you are always limited.
Okay, thank you very much. So with that, I think we're going to end the official live broadcast. I didn't see the other counselors join, so that's unfortunate, but thank you very much, and we will certainly be in touch. We're looking to try to see where we can put some of this footage, and we're really just trying to capture as much as we can. Um, and then at that point, we'll make a decision. So I'm going to switch over the camera. Thank you
Okay,
so much for joining us, myself and Carrie. I
thank
just
you.
want to say thank you. And it was very nice talking with you. And we'll be looking forward to sharing more about our student branch counselors and best practices and all that they're doing with IEEE. Thank you.
Good day.